Alrighty, welcome back to Weenie Trades. So what a Tuesday in the market today. Tons of volatility everywhere in large caps, in meme stocks. Breakouts occurring with follow through. Boy, it was a really exciting day and a great day to be a day trader or just involved in the markets in general. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about GME, GameStop, and AMC, the technical analysis for it, key levels to watch out for, and what I think might be happening moving forward. And then I'm also going to be giving a short little trade recap. I'm going to talk about the SPY analysis and what I did today. So let's get right into the video. After the morning session of trading, I was in the car on the way back from the gym with Bryce, and I was saying, Bryce, GameStop has a bull flag within a bull flag within a bull flag. And what do I mean by that? Well, we've got a little pinch right here if we're looking at this 1 minute time frame. And if we go zoom out just a little bit, look at that nice good pennant pattern, but keep zooming out. Go to the hourly time frame. Okay, we got an hourly bull flag. And now let's zoom out just even a little bit more. Let's go to the 180-day 4-hour time frame. Well, on the 180-day 4-hour time frame, we're starting to pop out of an ascending triangle. Do you see that? We have this flat top resistance right here on GameStop, right here at about 190. We sell off from that level, but then we put in a higher low. Then we come up, we hit 190, we sell off yet again, but we're putting in another higher low. Now we start to go through that 190 yet again. And boy, it's not going to likely hold because those sellers aren't in there to short GameStop up at those upper levels. There's a lot of demand and people holding it. So we started to get a nice good breakout on increasing volume. Boom, I go ahead and buy GameStop right there of about 194, 195. Boom, I add through the high of the day. And GameStop just had a beautiful breakout. Nice good volume. Good pennant pattern. I even am in swing trading this debit spread right here. And what this means is I'm buying the 280 strike call and I'm selling the 290 strike call. I got involved with GameStop only using $86 of buying power, and I have a whole month for GameStop to go right up to about 290. And if GameStop closes on June 26th above 290, I turn $86 into $1,000. So it's a nice, good, emotionless trade because that's just the amount I'd risk on a regular trade, but I get to swing trade GameStop for a month and not have to worry about it too much. So really good breakout, 51% and probably a little bit more just as GameStop started to break out, buying it at 86. But that's besides the point. GameStop, great technicals, even if I go over here and show the trades. Where is GameStop headed though? Well, since I'm bullish, I'm saying I'm bullish. So there we go. Yeah, nice good moves, and even got one of my last outs, maybe a little bit late at 213.80, but nice good moves on GameStop. But where is it headed? Well, since I'm bullish, I probably think that GameStop's probably going up. It's pushing up in the after hours. GameStop, looking at some next resistances, 224 is something to watch out for tomorrow. 231 is something to watch out for later in the week. And then maybe if you're just grabbing these open, high, low, and closes, 243 might be a good extension for GameStop. But there's some nasty gaps and breakdown candles at 265. And then my target about that 280, 290, just in front of 300 for GameStop. So really good moves. If we just even look at GameStop yesterday, we hit our head at that, 190, 187 level, and then we sold off massively yesterday. But I did say, be careful on GameStop. The buyers are buying right here at 176 and putting their stop loss underneath there. They're risking, less. They're risking about a little over 1.5%, and boom, are they in the money? You get the gap up and you get a symmetrical triangle and a solid breakout from that compressed price action. So, GameStop, really good day trading. Very small share size, 10 to 20 shares, a hilarious P&L of $69. Let's get into AMC. Watch out for those levels. If GameStop holds above 200, then GameStop is still bullish and can continue up. Get beneath 200, we're looking at a test of 190. You do not want GameStop going beneath 190 if you're a GameStop bull, because underneath 190 could signal a little bit more trouble to the downside. If we take a look at AMC on the daily time frame, we talked about how AMC topped off at 12, broke out, held 12 as support, and was pushing up aggressively. Well, AMC, I said in yesterday's video that if AMC can get above $14 a share, then we could see something as high as 16. Well, AMC is really squeezing, especially in the after hours, because we're starting to really push up and go past that target of 16. But AMC, just kind of keeping an eye on the levels. You know, in terms of the medium term uptrend, AMC above 15 would be would be good to hold. Otherwise, we can grab this little cluster right here, this little pennant pop. 1572 is another area that you want to hold for AMC as support. But in terms of targets, I was actually going to say 1725 was a target on AMC, but we're already hitting that in the after hours, so that might throw a wrench in terms of my technicals. If we look at the 180-day 4-hour chart, 18 seems to be another top of resistance that really aggressively sold off AMC. And then if that goes, of course, 20 psychological could be in the books could be in the cards for AMC. So watching those levels, you know, AMC is not really in a downtrend unless we, you know, start breaking 12, but ideally you'd like AMC to stay above 14. Otherwise, if you're not in AMC already, it's very dangerous to be buying up here. But again, it's a meme stock. Anything can happen. I just want to educate you on the risks instead of focusing on the rewards. And there's AMC pulling back a little bit from this, you know, upper resistance area. So we'll see where AMC opens. This one is more of a wait and see type of trade, and you'll be able to see that at Weenie Trades Live. Quick note on AMC. Everybody's always trying to double their money with like doing these crazy weird stuff. Why not go in with small size and then you can get about a reasonable 100% return? Not a guaranteed or not all the time, but you can do these debit spreads where, look, I only spent $41. That's the most that I can lose. And that's if AMC is beneath 15. Well, AMC is at 17 right now, so this is probably going to open up green. But I have the right to buy 100 shares of AMC at 15, but I have to sell those 100 shares at 17. Well, if I have 100 shares at 15 and I sell them at 17, I just made $200. But I had to pay to get into this contract. So 200 minus 41, you know, this is about $159 max profit on AMC. And that is if AMC closes above 17 by Friday. So really nice, good, small, low risk way to continue to ride AMC into the end of the week. If you recall yesterday's video on my analysis of the SPY, I said at the end of the day yesterday, it was probably the dip buy. Well, we got the gap up. So from there, from that 419 level, we got the gap up. And even pre-market on Weenie Trades Live, I was saying, I'm expecting a little bit of a pop first thing based on the way the chart is positioned. And why do I say that? Well, we had a nice, good, steady uptrend line that was kind of pushing it and holding it. It was a little bit steeper. You know, you can draw it however you want it. But the way it looked pre-market, I was like, oh, hey, we got this trend line support. Boom, first pop in the market. Lots of stocks were going off in the middle of the market. But then SPY started to put in a bear flag. I said, watch out on SPY underneath 420. And there you go. There's SPY breaking down, you know, and yeah, I was saying that, you know, in yesterday's video that SPY could sell off to this, you know, top of the demand zone right here, 418. Well, where did we hit? 418. I actually took a long trade right at about 418 and then took profits right at 419. I was saying 419, 419.20 was likely to be an area of strong resistance for SPY, and it truly was. But I did say that moving forward, SPY, you know, if it can close above, you know, 418, 418.20, it should be bullish. You can go check the end of the live stream. Well, SPY is lightly pushing up, so we're likely, in my opinion, more likely to gap up than gap down. However, anything's possible. A gap down would be pretty dangerous, you know, underneath 418, and we could have a pretty decent correction down to 416 and potentially lower. So watch out for 416. If 416 goes, then, you know, 416, then we might see a lot lower prices. We might see that 400 SPY, maybe 390, targeting 380 if we do get a really bearish scenario. I'm not super full-blown bear yet because of the way the candles look. We have tons of space to put in a 4-hour higher low pivot and just continue on the uptrend and then maybe flag and break up. Again, I'm very quick to change my mind because the market constantly changes its mind. So be sure to reevaluate at Weenie Trades Live. So let's get into some more trade recaps. If you remember yesterday's video, I said that SQ is likely bullish and likely to test 220 at some point this week. Well, SQ kind of did the deal today. SQ really pushed up and, you know, rocket shipped up. Well, I was saying first targeting the 215, boom, that represents this red line. We hit 215, we sell off. We hit 215, we sell off. We break through 215, 215 support, and we move up to 219. Close enough for 220, but not really. Now, if we start to get push higher, let's say if SQ breaks above 218, we might see something like 220 on SQ and potentially a little bit higher. Maybe something like 223, 225 on SQ. You know, the breakdown candle 221, 222, call it 225. So that I'm giving out all these levels. If you're really curious on the precise levels, you know, 222 at this point, and then probably 225 for the end of the week for SQ. And that is if the SPY is bullish. On the bear side, SQ, bulls want SQ to hold 215. If SQ doesn't hold 215, we might revisit 210 really quick, and 210 should be some support. Long term, SQ's trying to get a trend change, but needs to hold above that 210 and ideally 215. If SQ is to sell off, well, look underneath 200, and ideally it'd probably be underneath, you know, 205 that SQ would break down, unless we're still in a range contraction market and we're still pitter-pattering back and forth. So that was, you know, SQ, really interesting move. I actually tried to go long SQ over 215 on the second go around and stopped out on this flush. A little bit annoying, but oh well, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But that was SQ today. Let's get into Boeing. Boeing was a really good revenue trade today. Boeing, you know, nice good gap up. I was saying probably the dip buy for Boeing. Watch out for Boeing. I've been talking about Boeing since 232. Boeing, really good move. Push up, double bottom, rip higher. You know, peeling profits off at 243 and then peeling some more profits off as we're rolling over into the end of the day. Nice good revenue trades on Boeing. Look for Boeing if it can get above 243 again to test that 245, 246 target that I have for the week, and potentially even higher as I am still swing trading Boeing. So it was a nice small little green Tuesday. It was a medium green Tuesday. It was pretty decent, you know, $337. Not that the P&L matters. You know normally a good that's like an average day. A good day is over 1,000. You know, a bad day is like about 500. So 500 loss, but you know, the P&L doesn't matter as much as the entries and exits. You know, I'm slowly breaking out as the account reverts back up towards the mean. We're starting to get some follow through. Trade execution is there. Trade management needs to kind of be there. And there's all these factors that we need to combine. But let's get hyped. I'm excited. I'm going to love trading GameStop and AMC tomorrow. Going to love trading Square and Boeing. I might even trade the same names over and over again since the volatility is so great. But we'll be looking for different opportunities as we move forward through Weenie Trades Live. So let me know if you have any questions, comments, and throw them in the comments below. Hit the like, subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. See ya.